leave it all on the road. Leave it all on leave it all on the road. Leave it all on the road. Remember them all, still hear their call. Remember them all, still hear their call. Remember them all, still hear their call. Remember them all. Catch me as I fall. I'm a bastard, heartless smile. Hear my laughter, love's on trial. I am broken, you are fire. Lies unspoken, heart's desire. Darkness was mine. Didn't know it was there the whole time. Secret I told you long ago. Back from the dead, out of control. With your eyes open, see with your eyes closed. Drive into the sunset, leave it all on the road. Leave it all on leave it all on the road. Leave it all on the road. Remember them all, still hear their call.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Macromaster coming at you. Today is Friday, July 18th, 2025. Today is, of course, time to get mining. Gonna be playing some Minecraft Bedrock Edition, continuing to build up my base and my tram system. Without further ado, let's get into the game. Alright. Trying to make sure that for future video usage, especially go live posts and such, that I'm relatively squared within my screen here. I do not know what happened yesterday with WoW Classic. Maybe it's the new the new pre-patch, the pre-patch information for the new expansion, or what was going on, but it, oh my goodness, it was dragging things down so bad. I made sure that, you know, all my drivers were updated, my OBS was updated, that my Stream Deck app was updated. I even shut down my computer and let it sit for a couple of hours and then restarted it so that updates could install. If I have any troubles today, I'm definitely going to end up having to go through and make sure that all the drivers are updated. I might even try and see if I can update the BIOS. Because it was making streaming unplayable. Undoable. I was able to play the game, but I could not stream because the video was lagging so horribly. Doesn't appear I'm having any trouble today, though, but I'm still thinking that updating my BIOS and updating my graphics card drivers should probably be done anyway. What's weird is I did not get any kind of notification from OBS that there were any dropped frames or anything. It just, so I'm curious if maybe it was just an OBS issue or what it could have been. And then just a little bit ago, I was trying to watch Season 3, Episode 1 of Star Trek Strange New Worlds, and the video on that was starting to stutter as I opened up Minecraft and started playing Minecraft. I would hate for it to be a issue with my computer, considering how much money I've spent on this damn thing. We're going to set up the barrier to protect those torches. sure I'm lined up here. 1, 2 on that side, 1, 2 on that side. Perfect. Yep, don't want to drop too far in. Go. Now we come back down here. I've already moved the end of the minecart track so that getting back to the surface is a little easier, a little faster. So, little update. My wife got a 2001 Ford Taurus. We still haven't named it yet. I did have a couple of ideas for naming, because we usually try and name it with an alliteration of the first initials of the make and model. So FT would be the initials for the make and model Ford Taurus. My wife said she was thinking about moving away from that convention, and I made the suggestion, kind of jokingly, but I mean, I still think it works, of naming the car Mini. Because it's a Taurus. Taurus is Latin for bull. And if you take the S away and get the adhesive lettering that matches the lettering on the car and put M-I-N-A, or even Mina. Mina would work too. But you take away the S in Taurus, add either Mina, M-I-N-A, or Mini, M-I-N-I, though Mini doesn't really work very well, but Mina. Add M-I-N-A to the beginning of Taurus, take the S off, and what do you got? Minotaur. I just thought it was funny. But it's an older car. We're having to get a new car stereo head unit to add some functionality for navigation and car audio. My wife made the suggestion of getting a device called a car tablet. It's basically an aftermarket Android Audio Apple CarPlay device that has a built-in dash cam and a bunch of other features, but we would have to use its built-in FM transmitter, and that was the last time we had to use one of those. Use an FM transmitter adapter, and oh boy, did it suck. So I'm like, no. If we wanted to get one of those, we would still have to get a new car stereo head unit with an auxiliary audio input or Bluetooth. And if that's the case, after the cost of that and the cost of the car tablet, we would still end up spending about as much as a car stereo head unit with built-in Android Auto and Apple CarPlay anyway. So we might as well just get the full-on car stereo head unit installed. Plus, when we go to sell the car, we could tack that on to the value of the car. The only reason we went with this car is because one of my wife's friends from work, her friend was selling the car, and he promised to help with the maintenance as needed, which is great. Plus, I had the grand idea of when we go to move and we need to sell the car, we could just give it back to him and have him sell it on commission. I just figured it would be easy that way. Because we are looking to move out of this area since it is becoming increasingly too expensive to live here. I think that should just about do it. Okay, so I just need one more layer. Go. this way. So sometime within the next day or so, I know my wife was hoping to, because the guy that we bought the car from lives in Yakima and we live in Federal Way. So my wife is hoping to get the car back to him in the next either today or tomorrow, so they can finish some work, because it has a really rough idle, especially when sitting at a traffic light. Oy, that was horrible idle. What do you expect for a 20-year-old car? I'm surprised the thing still runs. But hey, if as long as it runs and gets my wife back and forth to work, it's all good. We really have no room to complain, especially since we plan on moving soon, and we're probably gonna leave it here. Actually, I'm probably gonna want that blocked off too. It's also me and my wife's anniversary coming up on Monday, so excited about that. Looks like we have an ad break incoming, so I'm going to take a quick 5-minute break, run some ads. Then when I come back, we'll have a quick word from sponsor, and then we'll keep going. So back in 5 minutes. Don't go nowhere.
I'm also angry. I'll never forget my father's death. But in my own attempt at revolution...
No reparation is enough. The stonemasons deserve every...
Alright, good. Turn these in.
What is your query? What path brought you here?
You address the Queen Regent of the Dark Ironclad.
Nice. Pizza's here. next waypoint is going to be right here. Also, alright. So apparently I was doing this quest wrong. I thought I only had to throw one rat at the basilisk, and apparently you gotta throw 5 to pacify them. And so I've gotta run around and collect.
Work complete.
Yo! Have a good one. Keep it
There we
real.
go.
Be good.
Through by accident? No, I don't want to go there. I don't even know why that spot's there. It might just be, you know, like at one point one of the basilisks I'm trying to get the crystallized scales from spawned there, and so, you know, do this quest here. And when will Grislow be joining us from beyond the grave? Not that it matters, because the boat is here already. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we are going to go...
Hey there. See you later.
We're going to go to the Dark Portal. And it's 2:45 now, so if we do... 3... Really? Last good tabard? Alright. So let's go ahead and start turning in quests. Alright, and we're back from break. Quick word from sponsor before we keep going. Today's sponsor is, of course, Dubby Energy. I absolutely love Dubby. It is a delicious energy drink. It's powdered, so you do have to mix it up every time. But when I get energy drinks, I tend to go overboard, and making me slow down by doing the mixing it into the water, it just really helps slow me down on it. It's got lots of vitamins and minerals, nootropics organically derived from coffee berries, no artificial dyes or colors, no artificial fillers, no sugar, which is great for somebody who is constantly fighting diabetes. Lots of really cool flavors. This one here is Galaxy Grenade. If you want to try some for yourself and don't want to commit to a full tub, You can get the starter set. It's a shaker and a selection of single serve packets of some of their most popular energy flavors and a few of their most popular hydration flavors. It's really inexpensive. 30 servings per tub. You're getting, for this size serving, 24 ounces, you're getting roughly $1.50 a serving. If you want to try it for yourself, head over to w.gg, use promo code MACRO1, that's MACRO1 at checkout. Save 10% on your order and help support the channel. Again, that's WDUBBY.gg. And seriously, I cannot recommend this stuff enough. All right, back to the game. Just grab my controller here, get comfortable. Oh yeah. I totally forgot what I was going to do here before I left this spot. The idea here doing this is to mitigate any flooding that might occur as I work my way through. Because it seems like I'm cutting into some underground water flow. And then as I complete each section, I'll take down the temporary flood wall there. We'll get that iron ore in a second. I cannot wait for the latest Minecraft update to drop. Apparently in the beta, they are experimenting with copper weapons and armor. Which means you'll finally have something to use I'll finally have something to use all that copper ore for. So here we go. Let's grab the iron ore. Fill in the gap. Put up a temporary retaining wall to keep the area from flooding. Okay. We'll get this coal fully dug out once I am finished with this section. Just maintaining the retaining wall. Actually, I'm gonna go the next section first, because it looks like that iron ore deposit might. Anytime I have any kind of deposit sitting that close to an area that I plan on digging into, I try and wait until I've dug into that section before I actually dig out the materials that I need. Place that there. That there. All right. Grab the iron ore. Go. This is extremely dangerous. I would not recommend anyone ever do this. You know, digging straight up. Never know what you're going to be digging into. think that's everything. Seal up the holes. Make sure the retaining wall is in place. Do want to check something though. There we go. I try and keep my inventory as organized as possible. If you've watched my World of Warcraft streams, you know what I'm talking about. I think my need to make sure that my inventory is well organized stems from what was it I was playing? I forget what game it was that I was playing, but this is a game I was playing a long time ago that had a very, very horrible inventory system where items took up inventory space based on their size and shape. And oh, it was so bad. I ended up so many times I ended up destroying stuff I wanted to keep just because I wanted to keep just so that I would have inventory space for the items that I needed to have. There we go. And so I always had this idea of I need to keep my inventory organized. Alright, got another ad break incoming. I'm going to take 5 minutes to run some ads. When I come back, we will keep going. So, back in 5 minutes. Don't go nowhere. Let's go ahead and take a health potion so that I can keep my health up. Waiting to capture the stadium once I get that one. Boom. Like I said, I want to complete these quests, but not actually turn them in one guy. One roaming patrol. That's okay. Gotta make sure to clear it out. I know I was going to do this as a speed run, but I just feel like doing this as a speed run is just pointless, and so I'm just going to do it as is. We're currently at 34% of the way towards level 82. Let's take a look at the mounts. These are the mounts we currently have. Obviously, there are more mounts available in the game. It's just those are the ones we have. Host. Okay. Local AI. Let's start with something easy. Let's start with the original Yugi structure deck. Just to see how Dark Magician against Dark Magician will do. First to go. Is there... I'm curious if there actually is... any repairs. I went with these guys. Just checking all of the quest markers. Just want to make sure.
Krona Kai Christor.
And no.
Blessings upon your family.
Yeah, let's book it. Cool. So alrighty, we're back from break. Grab my controller, get comfortable, and keep going. Now this is where it's going to get a little dicey because this is the area where the water was intruding before. But thankfully I have the retaining wall set up. So if I do have any water leaking out, it shouldn't be too difficult to contain while I dig. Actually, I'm going to add another retaining wall here. Take down these retaining walls. doesn't look like we have any issues with the water. So let's take down these retaining walls. Shoot, we are missing a few torches, so that's okay. Gaps. Alright. I'm going to head back up to the surface to drop off the excess rock materials. And while I'm on the surface, I'll switch into creative mode to grab some extra torches. Wondering if I should put a second track in on the opposite side, so that if I do have, you know, any guests come in and I'm already down here, they can just jump in and take a quick ride back, or quick ride down. I don't know. Yeah. Game's getting a little stuttery. But so far no issues, so I'm happy about that. I do want to make a quick announcement that the YouTube content that I was hoping to be able to start this week, because of the issues me and my wife are having with the car, I'm unable to actually do. So, unfortunately, that means I'm going to be delaying the start of that new content until next week. Shoot. Okay. Looks like I'm gonna have to move things again. to... Yeah, let's grab the torches now. I'm going to head back up to the surface. Get the ore started. Then I'm gonna go back down to the storage area. Alright. And now that I have my inventory cleared, we're gonna start moving things over. Two lines of material at a time. Just because that's about how much room I have in my personal inventory to work with. This way I have room for the cobblestone. I'm kind of leaning in again. I'm trying to not lean in so that, you know, when I go to grab a 30-second clip for my go live video next week, I don't have to do drastic measures to get my face to fit within the face cam area. Alright. This is a lot of different types of stone. It's unfortunately necessary to make these moves to keep my storage facility nice and tidy. Oops. Probably wouldn't matter, but it's the principle of the thing. I'm gonna try and get the rest of this moved today, and then next week we'll grab that ore that I started on the surface, and we'll do more work on the mine. Oops. Can get so lost when doing large moves like this. Sometimes little mistakes get made. As long as you catch the mistakes before the little mistakes before they become big mistakes, they're easy to fix. When the little mistakes turn into big mistakes, that's when it becomes more difficult to fix them. But catch the little mistakes early, and you'll never have to worry about fixing the big mistakes. Alright, all the cobblestone is there, so we can start filling this up and then head back to the surface real quick. Just double checking my garden, make sure there's no critters in my garden. Looks like we're gonna have to get more lava buckets soon. There we go. And it looks like I'm gonna need to do something with all that iron ore soon because I am running out of space in this container. Alright, that is going to just about do it for me today, folks. I want to thank y'all for joining me. You've been awesome. I will be back on tomorrow, 6 a.m. Pacific time, playing some Star Wars The Old Republic, continuing my adventures with the dark side of the Force. And hopefully not having to worry about any more glitchiness. So, until tomorrow at 6 a.m. Pacific time, peace out, stay frosty, have a great day, and stick around for the raid.
This is how the story ends. I've read between the lines. Your pages are a mystery. Your words are undefined. You buried all your secrets there for one of us to find. You wrote them on the pages bare.